It's time to reset for the month of October. We have baby girl joining me over here. She woke up earlier than expected, so she's gonna hang out. If you hear sucking sounds, that's her bottle that I propped up for her, and I think she's doing okay. But we are gonna get started with our reset. So let's pull out our planner. This is the Dream Daily Planner by Hannah Ashton. I've been using this for a few years now. Oh, your bottle fell out. So we are gonna first reflect on September. This monthly reflection page here, it looks like this. I'll show you a blank version here, but we are going to get started filling this out and then we'll talk about it together. So here is what we got for my reflection. My core memories were I did go back to work this month. I went back only part-time to help me ease into everything, and it hasn't been too bad. It's definitely a learning curve to figure out new pockets of time to work because it doesn't normally happen consecutively. Normally it's an hour or 2 hours here and then an hour there kind of thing. I had a friend's birthday party that I went to. Me and my husband had a date day and my mom watched the baby while we were gone, so that was a core memory. And then we took baby Chloe to church. Hey Dad. I would say this month's wins are learning ways to put her to sleep. That has definitely been something that's been hard. I didn't realize that you actually have to put a baby to sleep. I thought that they just went to sleep. So that has been a learning curve. I am fully recovered now from labor and delivery, so that is very helpful. And also my family has been helping out with her a ton, and that's just been a huge win. Having a village of people to help me is really important, and I wish that everyone had that. I know not everyone does. She's raising her hand back there. For improving next month, I want us to get a morning and night routine going. We are still learning how to sleep through the night. We're currently at 5-ish hours for Miss Girl, so that is not too bad for her age. She is 6 weeks old now. I do go back to work full-time this month, so just navigating that and seeing what that's gonna look like. I'm a little nervous, just like I was nervous for part-time, so we'll see and we'll figure it out. I'm sure by next month I'll talk about what it's been like. And then the last thing is I want to start going on walks. I did try to go on a walk at 5 weeks postpartum, and I started bleeding heavier after that, and so it kind of pushed my recovery back a little bit, so I haven't done it since then. But once I get cleared to walk at my 6-week appointment, which is tomorrow, then I will be going on walks again, because that would be good, I think. I also filled out the life balance section. So work was a 4, personal was a 2 out of 5, Wellness was a 1 out of 5. Social was a 3 out of 5. Finances was a 1 out of 5. And hobbies was a 1 out of 5. So that is where we are at. Let's move to a new position and let's talk about October. I know this is not that new of a position, but we are sitting on the floor now and we are going to talk about the monthly goals for October. So this girl is making lots of noises. This is what the monthly goals page looks like. So I'm gonna fill it out and then we're gonna talk about it. And truthfully, I didn't have much to fill out for this section because it was kind of the to improve for next month things that I had already said. So I want to create a morning and night routine, start working full-time, and I really want to get into the fall spirit. It has been unusually hot this September and I really haven't been feeling fall-like, which is sad because it's my favorite season ever and I want to enjoy it. So my action steps for those things is I want to schedule out my week, obviously in advance, so I can plan when I'm gonna go on walks, when I'm gonna work, when I could spend time with my husband, spend time with family, date nights, any hangouts with friends, things like that. So that's what I want to do. I do want to try to walk twice a week. I think that's a reasonable goal for now, as we are still, me and girly, figuring out our routine. If I could have 2 walks a week, I'd feel good. I want to make a fall bucket list, and I think that would make me very excited for fall. And then I want to plan Halloween, like what we're gonna do and what we're gonna wear. And I want to plan my birthday because my birthday is the day after Halloween. So I just want to plan what I'm gonna do because I'm turning 26. This is what our calendar looks like. We do have some things going on already. We are going to a few pumpkin patches. We have chiropractor appointments. My brother's coming into town 1 week. Alex's family, my husband's family, is coming into town for a week and a weekend. And then we have Halloween and my birthday. So there's a lot of things going on in October for us. So it's gonna be kind of hard to come up with a routine, but we'll figure it out. Chloe's on her playmat now. So we are gonna talk about the content that I consumed for movies. The only movie that I really watched was The Map That Leads to You on Amazon, and it was actually really good. I recommend watching that movie. It can be hit or miss with rom-coms, especially ones that are by Amazon or Netflix or Hulu or whatever, but that one was really good. Not cheesy. I enjoyed the story and I highly recommend it. Of course, we finished The Summer I Turned Pretty and it ended great. It was a great ending and it was book accurate as it should be, but I'm so confused by why there's a movie. What even are we going to show in the movie? I don't know what that's going to look like, so I'm really confused by that. I was really satisfied with the show and the ending though. Really a great show. Obviously, if you live under a rock and haven't watched it, go watch it. The other show that I watched and finished was The Paper. I may have talked about this in last month's reset on accident, but we finished The Paper and it was good. It was not anywhere near The Office and just the personality and success that The Office has, but I still liked the show and I thought it was good. And they're coming out with another season, so I will be continuing to watch it. And it was funny, lighthearted, good, sitcom-y, short episode show. I'm rewatching Gilmore Girls for the year. I'm already almost to season 6, and I started the week that she was born, so the end of August. Pretty fast for me to watch this. I may watch it a second time just as a background comfort show. Now, I only read one book. I finished Remarkably Bright Creatures, and I rated it 3.5 stars just because I felt like it was really long. And maybe this is my fault because I did give birth in the middle of my reading of this book, so it felt super long to me. Like, the character development just felt too long. There were some things I felt like that weren't necessary that were in there and included, but the ending and how they came together I thought was sweet. It's a book about grief and redemption. This elderly lady had lost her husband and her son, so she is by herself. They had both passed away, and it follows her story and just her adjusting to life without them. But also it follows an octopus that lives in the aquarium the elderly lady works at, and it's a sweet little story of how he intervenes and helps her with her grief, just as she's helped him with dealing with the confinement that he is in. So, sweet story. But now I'm reading The Sunrise of the Reaping, which is the next Hunger Games book, and I'm excited for that. So let's continue this video to be a little vlog of me and Miss Girl's evening. My camera is about to die, but that is our evening. We have just been hanging out, eating, sleeping. That's what Chloe does. And I've been working on my computer because I just work when I can find pockets of time. But now I'm gonna wake Miss Chloe up and get to feed her one more time before bed. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. Let me know of any other video ideas you'd like to see from me, because I love to do this for you. And I'll see you whenever I see you next. Bye guys.